Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Tittle Tattle Tarot. It's Georgie. And on the table today, I have the Gilded Tarot. I've just heard Trevor Could speaking on his channel. Do like Trevor Could. Big shout out to him. What a wonderful man he is. And he happened to mention a little bit of interesting news about Sarah Fergusson, which I thought I would nip upstairs and see what the cards will tell me about this woman. Sarah Fergusson has a buddy, a good friend, who now she's saying, oh, well, I don't know, I only met him once. So she's dropping him like a hot brick. But yeah, he was a buddy of hers, a property magnate called Trevor Could Jr., a 72-year-old Texan property magnate. Has very much of an interest in environmental matters. An environmental philanthropist, they call him. What a good man. Sounds good, doesn't it? Environmental philanthropist. I can't say that very well. 72 years old, Texan. Good old boy, I would say, wouldn't you? Well, maybe not quite so good. He's being sued by a couple of women who are claiming that they were abused and sex trafficked by a ring that he financed. So this man, billionaire, has got all that money, could do anything he wanted with it. And what does he do? He funds a sex trafficking ring. Allegedly. All of this is allegedly. I'm just doing a little energy read with a set of tarot cards. Whatever the tarot cards tell me, I'm going to relate to you. This isn't facts. I'm not a journalist. I'm not reporting any facts. I'm just telling you the energy given to me by a set of tarot cards. So yes, 72-year-old, multi-billionaire, friend of Sarah Fergusson, who now she's saying, I don't know. I want to ask a few questions about this. First of all, it's said that of all these properties that he owns, he has all these properties all over the place. He keeps rooms in each property called lingerie rooms, where he keeps all kinds of lingerie and something that he calls strippers' shoes for women, because we all like to go away, don't we, and have lingerie and stripper shoes available to us. So yes, that's what he keeps in dedicated rooms of these houses that he owns. Is that true? Does he really have lingerie rooms? Yeah, I believe he does. There he is, emperor, lord of his own domain. This man, so much money, more money than you and I will ever contemplate, more money than most people will ever contemplate of having, or just beyond belief the amount of money that he has. And doesn't he know it? And that's him, lord of his manor, lord of his world. What he says goes. Eight of Pentacles. Well, yeah, he has worked hard for what he's got. He's got a lot of responsibility. He's got a lot of with money comes responsibility. But how do you use that responsibility? He works hard, but what is he working hard at? Queen of Wands. A Queen of Wand. That's not respecting women. This way up. This is the most sexual of all the queens. Very sort of very seductive queen. Good queen, but very in touch with her feminine side, her sexuality. When she's the other way up, this is a woman who's not respected by this man. This man has no respect for women whatsoever, treats them like commodities, treats them as sex objects, and that's his work. He works at whatever he does, and this is his pleasure. Women are just there to be used. So yeah, I believe that this man, according to my tarot, remember, these are just little playing cards, a little game we're playing, and I'm telling you a story that they are relating to me. This is all this is, not to be taken seriously. He's the emperor. He works hard at what he does, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. He works hard at it. But his end product is demeaning women. Nice. Okay. So his lawyer says, this is absurd. My client would never do that. That's absurd. Absurd. Camel Crow Jr., no, would never ever do that. That's what his lawyer said. Wouldn't he? Would he not do that? Would he not? 2 women says he's done that. And usually where there are 2, there are 2 more and a few more and a few more and a few more. So really, would he not do that? Show me cards. Would he not do that? I think it's going to be shown that he did do that. Justice will be knocking on his door. This will be going to court. He is going to be sued over this. He will be in front of justice, and justice will be done. 7 of Wands, he's going to have to defend himself. 7 of Wands. This is the man taking the high ground. This is his lawyer saying, my client would never do that. This is absurd. This is this man here with his wand and standing on the plinth here, looking down on everyone. How dare you say that? My client wouldn't stoop to this. Yes, he would. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, well, he's going to be shunned. The 5 of Pentacles is the person that's shut out in the cold now. No, we don't want anything to do with you. Oh dear, you're a sex trafficker. Oh dear. Oh really? Oh, that's not very nice. Nobody wants anything to do with him once this justice thing comes through. My client wouldn't do that. Your client bloody well would, and your client bloody well has done. Yes. Okay. So the ring relied on prescription drugs to keep these women compliant. How nice is that, eh? So that you can have your Queen of Wands. So you can have women in this position here. So you can debase women. You need to give them drugs to do that. And this is what was happening. They were drugging them up so that they would be compliant. That is allegedly, that's what I've read. That's what I've read. Okay. So really, did they do that? Did they do that? These prescription drugs from doctors to keep these women compliant. Prescription drugs. Yeah. The Fool, they weren't going anywhere. Once they were there, they weren't going anywhere. This is moving on, you know, got a new start, moving off, hopping off, and you know, going on to do something different. No, they were there. They were where they were, and they were stuck there. In a nightmare, I would imagine. And then we have here the 6 of Pentacles, give and take. You know, you give me this, I give you that, not in like a sort of bad way, but a very much even. No, this is upside down. This is all I'm taking from you. I'm taking from you. This Queen of Wands here, taking from her, taking from the woman that they're debasing, that they're using for sex, taking from her. The Fool, she's not going anywhere. She can't go anywhere. She's stuck. Taking from her. Take sex. Take whatever they want from these women. And I don't believe it was just one drug. I think 7 of Cups, there were various kinds of drugs being used in this. 7 of Cups, these women were just spaced out. 7 of Cups is like a kind of a little bit out of it in a way, sort of living in cloud cuckoo land. And I think this was drug related, you know, that they were kept high, they were kept sedated, kept however you want to call it, but not thinking properly because they were given a concoction of medications. Wow, the cards are really on fire today. This is really very strong reading. So Sarah Fergusson said, well, I've only met him once, and we met to discuss environmental issues. I've only met him once. Really? Okay. Okay, Sarah, you've only met him once. All right. Let's see what the cards say about that. Let's just move everything up. Only met him once. And of course, it was about environmental issues. Just met him once, Sarah Fergusson. Right, okay. You're lying, Sarah. What a burden this is for you, Sarah, really. You're going to have to take yourself away and have a good think about this, Mrs., because you didn't just meet him once, you knew this man. Four of Swords, look at this figure lying on basically like a coffin, all the swords coming down onto them. This is, oh my God, what have I done? I'm just going to have to lie here and just work out my next move. Yes, you are going to have to do that. Empress in reverse. You know, any woman that gets involved with somebody that is using women as a commodity, what does that say about that woman? What does it say about that empress if she's getting involved, you know, financially, however, a business sense? It says a friend, that he was a friend of hers, and look at what he was doing, using women in the way that he used them. Yeah. What sort of woman are you? Well, yeah, you're the Empress in reverse, aren't you? The Empress in reverse, this way up, the Empress is a woman who just understands the world. Basically, you could go to her with any problem and she would help you. She would make any bad situation better, whether she could help you financially, emotionally, you know, however she could help you, she would. A really good woman. The other way up, she is out for herself. Out for herself totally. Sod everybody else. You know, if I can get some money, if I can butter my own bread, then that's great. And you know, that's all that really matters. But puts on a very good front, about being an empress, but actually is not. And it's a hell of a burden for her. What a burden this is. Carrying this friendship now. She doesn't know quite what to do. It says that she's got no plans to work with him or meet him again, which makes it sound a lot more of a friendship than, oh, I've only met him once. Oh, now she's got no plans to meet him again or work with him. So that was just a very short reading about this delightful man, property magnate Trevor Could Jr., 72 years old, Texan. I think we might be hearing more about this. Yeah, I'd like to think that, you know, if all of us had a lot of money, that we'd invest it nicely into good things. I'm pretty sure none of you lot would invest in a sex trafficking ring. I know I wouldn't, and I know you wouldn't. So why do they do it? Why do they do it? And I think they do it because it's power, isn't it? Which comes up to this one here, Emperor. You know, using his power, not the good, emperor, and choosing to debase women. So that is what I make of this charming man and Sarah Fergusson's link with him. You know, you can tell a lot by people by the friendships they keep, can't you? So I'm going to leave that one with you. And when we hear more about this little relationship, this little law case, and I don't think it's going to be so little. I think it might be quite a whopper, this one. I shall do another reading on it. You take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.